After 10 years on the run, there he is, Ryan Wedding, accused of leading a billion-dollar cocaine empire, escorted from Mexico to California, the FBI director right behind him. A dramatic arrival for America's most wanted Canadian.
He went from an Olympic snowboarder to the largest narco trafficker in modern times.
Wedding's arrest coinciding with Kash Patel's meetings the same day with top Mexican officials. Mexican security forces are said to have captured Wedding before his long, drawn-out negotiations with the FBI. All of it culminating in Wedding's surrender late Thursday, then an overnight flight to the U.S., where he faces murder charges.
We can finally say that our communities, our countries are much safer with the arrest of Ryan Wedding.
Ryan Wedding from...
Once an elite snowboarder who flew down the slopes for Canada at the 2002 Olympics, Wedding went on to earn the moniker El Jefe, the boss. Allegedly ordering hits on rivals in Canada and abroad, including the mistaken identity killings of a father and mother in Caledon, Ontario. All to protect Wedding's network, said to have shipped 60 tons of cocaine a year onto the U.S. and Canada.
This cocaine from Canada, I'm certain, went all over the world. And so this guy was very significant.
Whoa.
Since 2024, authorities swooped in on alleged associates, then turned up the heat last month, carrying out raids on homes linked to Wedding in Mexico, seizing dozens of motorcycles, plus artwork, even his snowboarding medals.
There was a pretty good idea of where he was, and so I would expect that there was some pressure on him to turn himself in.
After first evading the RCMP in 2015, Wedding's poster now reads, "Captured." Marched straight to prison, where he could spend the rest of his life.
Now, Wedding is set to appear in court in Los Angeles on Monday. A spokesperson for the U.S. Attorney's Office tells me he will be required to enter a plea at that time. Erica.
And Thomas, what's your sense of what ultimately led the FBI to track him down?
Well, keep in mind here, over the past year and a half or so, they've taken in upwards of 36 of Wedding's alleged associates, some of whom may have been willing to work with the FBI and give up his whereabouts. We know that, according to court documents that I've seen, one key Wedding associate who allegedly trafficked drugs and carried out murders with Wedding turned FBI witness last year after Wedding allegedly learned the identity of the previous informant and had him shot dead. Erica.
All right, thanks for this. Thomas Dagla reporting in Toronto tonight.